Today we are now going to cover side bending. This is one of my favorites because we don't move our spine through this motion. And when you look at your facet joints, your spine sits on top of each other. Side bending provides this motion where the joints can come apart and really stretch and relieve a lot of tightness. It's such a beautiful thing, and oftentimes I find that when people are really restricted in this motion and they can't gap those joints, it's really easy to get your weekend warrior pains where you turn to pick something up and your spine locks up. It's because it's so tight in these motions and rotation, which we'll go over tomorrow. But this is really, really awesome. So let's start with the neck. This is how I like to side bend it. I like to use my hand. You can just side bend your head without and just do that, but we tend to hinge at one spot. So let's make it a little more specific. Let's get our hand starting right at the base of the jaw, base of the neck, underneath the air. And then we want to just bend into that. That way we don't tend to go too far and overstrain our neck. I just bend into where the side of my hand is, side of my hand, side of my hand. So I'll do about 5. And then I'll slide down and I'll do 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, don't let your head rotate when you're doing this. Taking your ear straight down, see if I can do that correctly, straight down towards your shoulder. Just side bend it through. And your hand can just kind of pin there, come down a little, pin it. It's really hard to overdo it when your hand is there. You can come down even a little lower and just kind of push gently into it. It's not hard. I'm doing a light to medium push. Then I work my way back up. Just kind of work anywhere where it feels a little bit tender, a little bit tight. I just work through that a little bit more. Same thing over here, start at the base of the jaw, right under the ear, and just kind of work through that. It's a really great way to just self-mobilize. You see my upper neck a little bit tighter, I can feel it. It's a little more sore, doesn't move quite as well. And you just kind of work down through. That feels pretty good there. Usually this lower area does. Down here tends to be a little tighter. Be careful down here. If you start getting numbness and tingling, you're probably pushing on a nerve because they run all over through here. Just be a little bit cautious and just kind of work through that neck. Side bending over the hand, ear towards the shoulder so you're not rotating, and just work through that neck. Get done and your neck's gonna feel really awesome. 2 other ways that you can side bend the rest of your spine. And one is seated, this is my favorite, and then I can show you standing as well. In this position, you get one leg out and one leg in. Now, why do I do this position? Because it's amazing for the hips. So you're getting this double whammy with the hips, and then you're using your arm to just push you and side bend you. Again, you want just kind of a straight plane side bend your neck. If that's painful, you can just keep your neck with you, and then you can work on side bending more specifically over where your hand is. Okay, it's not much. Again, I'm just kind of doing a light push, but having your hand there will change a little bit where that stretch goes. It's amazing how just a little force like that, I'm just cupping my hand around my ribs there, and just side bending over it, and side bending over it, and just moving that spine upper. And then the lower, we can just really push through that lower and just let it side bend. If you want to add a little bit extra, you add the arm over the ear and try and lay that down on it. That really gets your low back a little bit more than your mid back. But either way, you're getting a nice opening. On my left side, all my joints are opening and spreading apart. This is really great to do after you get home from, or at the office, or after you get home, been sitting in the car for a while. What you're going to do is you're just going to stand and you're going to slide your hand down the side of your leg and a little bit back, just so you don't go forward. You want to just go down side. It's a little hard. You don't really get the hips involved, but it's a great way to get the low back open, and you just work on reaching down to your knee. And you do, now picture here, you do about 10 on each side, and you're just trying to curl over. Now again, you can add your arm and add a little bit extra stretch. Let that curl and open up those joints and give that nice side bend. If that's painful for you, again, you want to ease into it. Think light to medium pressures and ease into that and try just curling and opening and then adding this kind of a stretch as you feel more advanced and feel like you can get there. Be gentle with it. Side bending is incredible, but be cautious. If your joints are not used to that, your muscles may think that it's under attack and they may spasm around it. Okay, so gently move into it. You don't want those muscles to spasm, but if you do that from the neck down to the low back, it's going to feel amazing.